What is up, guys? It is Robert of Movies with Me. I have not said that in such a long time. And welcome back to Movies with Me. We are actually talking about Tenet today. The movie was directed by Christopher Nolan. The movie stars John David Washington, Robert Pattinson, Elizabeth Debicki. Hopefully I said that last name right. I was definitely looking forward to this movie, and I gotta say, I'm honestly a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, no spoilers whatsoever, but just to kind of get a tiny little bit of details, John David Washington plays the protagonist. Yeah, his name and the character's name is the protagonist. The protagonist is recruited by this organization called Tenet, and what they want to do is stop this one Russian guy from causing World War III, essentially. Right off the bat, I just gotta say, what they do with this movie is pretty damn impressive. There is a lot of time mechanics. So there's a lot of maybe action scenes where one character is moving forward in time and the other character is moving backwards in time. It causes this weird kind of, backwards time effect like you're rewinding a clip, and it looks really damn smooth and really impressive in terms of the cinematography and the choreography of what they were doing. There's a whole lot of concepts that are thrown around in this movie, and admittedly, like I think a lot of people meme about it, you're gonna get kind of confused. This is one of those movies that you kind of feel like kind of requires a few viewings. And I gotta say, I kind of feel that as a negative. Normally, I'm okay with movies having these pretty expansive concepts and deeper meanings, and you have to really think about what the hell's going on in every minor detail, but I kind of feel like Tenet makes it a bit too convoluted at times. I get what's going on, obviously, but there are sometimes some minor details, that maybe some interactions that were in the beginning of the movie that maybe happens again at the end of the movie, that you kind of maybe would want to piece together on a second viewing. But unfortunately, I don't think Tenet is kind of worth a second viewing. It's just, unfortunately, I couldn't really connect with a lot of these characters. I enjoy John David Washington and Robert Pattinson's characters quite a bit because I just like them acting on screen. I like seeing their charisma on screen. But unfortunately, I just couldn't really attach to any one character, if I'm being honest. The acting for all these characters are really damn great, but I just can't feel connected to one character. I kind of feel that if so many people are confused at your movie, I kind of think there's a flaw. I get some people may be mad that really love this movie that I'm saying that they would think, oh, well, you just gotta think, you gotta think. I get it. There are movies that you think and piece together different parts of this giant puzzle that Christopher Nolan was making. But at the same time, at some point, Christopher Nolan has to look at himself in the mirror and say, no one gets my fucking movie. Because there is a lot of plot and a lot of minor details that are thrown at you that just kind of come one ear and out the other, admittedly, especially on a first viewing. But at 2 hours and 30 minutes, it's kind of a hard pill to swallow to go back into the theater to watch it again. I don't think it's quite worth it if the characters aren't there, which I don't feel it is. While I do think the action scenes are pretty entertaining, and the actual, again, choreography of having one side be normal and then the other side going inverted, I think it's really damn impressive. It doesn't make me want to watch it again. I didn't entirely love the pacing of the movie, and I think some scenes kind of stayed for a little bit too long. I still overall enjoyed a lot of the scenes, the set pieces, under trying to figure out how this inverted works. I still found it pretty damn interesting to see how Tenet works, this organization that is able to manipulate time, and the actual bad guy was pretty damn interesting. I like the fact that there was some solid connections between the protagonist and the actual bad guy. But overall, I just wasn't hooked enough with the story that I thought I would be. Overall, I'm going to give Tenet a 6.5 out of 10. I thought it was okay. I probably sounded a bit more harsh than you think that score would be, but again, I did actually enjoy a good amount of it. I just felt with its kind of uneven pacing and not very enjoyable characters, while great acting, I couldn't really connect to those characters. It kind of makes for a kind of uneven ride. As a very detailed plot that you're gonna miss some details if you're not watching it probably multiple times. And admittedly, I don't really feel like watching this multiple times. I don't think it warrants that. Tenet wants to be watched multiple times, but I don't think it deserves to be watched multiple times. And something like a Blade Runner, the original Blade Runner, is a movie that I did want to watch multiple times to really understand the finer details. And I ended up loving that. I ended up loving that movie so damn much. But Tenet, on the other hand, while kind of compared to Blade Runner, does not hold up at all. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments below. Did you watch Tenet? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully we do this once a week. I'm hoping to do this once a week. But I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night. Peace out.
I'm paving the foundation. Fucking medal of participation. First place and I have that correlation. I ain't patient, I'm wasting time. Every breath that doesn't rhyme, you bet I undermine your entire lineup of CDs. I bet you can't read me. Though sporadic, although thematic, I go combative, hoping that it open doors for my life. I might die tomorrow. Fuck living in sorrow. What stops the moment?